Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tales from Beyond, the Dead Zone. It's been a while since we've seen you all, so thank you all so much for joining us today. We're gonna just go for introductions. My name is Reed. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Reed Barkowitz. And if you want to ask questions about what's it like to be Jewish and play D&D, I've been tweeting about a podcast that I'm going to be on soon. So send us in your questions. You can find the link to that form on Twitter. And that's me. I'm going to pass it over to Jess.
Hi, I'm Jess. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, pretty much everything. Twitter, at Seriously. I don't know how to spell it either, so your guess is as good as mine. Maybe you'll find me, maybe you won't. I'm not perceivable today. I have a blanket. That's it.
Incredible. A great introduction. Passing it over to CJ, who I did almost call Ben.
That's okay. We're the same person, only... No, we're the same person. Hi, everyone. I'm CJ, or Scholastic Dragon, or Scholastic_Dragon. If you like me, follow me on Twitter at Scholastic_Drag. Also, I'm posting TikToks again because apparently I had energy on like one day this week. So find me at Scholastic_Dragon on TikTok.
Incredible. Thank you. Joe.
Hey, what's up? I'm Joe or Josephine. I'm at Scary Dog Fred on Twitter and TikTok. Do you know how powerful it is to have a DM that's at is DND5E?
I've been meaning to mention that.
Do you ever think about that? Anyway, I do this. I am a co-host on the Not Safe for Work podcast, Monster Lover Pod, or Monster Fuckers Anonymous. We have an episode releasing this Saturday, so make sure to go check that out. I will also be on a weekly campaign starting tonight, 420. It's called Roll for Luck, which is hosted on Girls Run These Worlds. Check out my Twitter for that information. Gonna be very exciting. If you love women, watch it or else.
Don't we all love women? Thank you, Joe. Heading over to Mara.
Hello, everybody. You can find me on all of the internet as College of Lore Dropout. I think I'm pretty cool, so I hope you do too. Okay, have a great day. I love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye? Where are you going?
Bye.
Thank you, Mara. Last but certainly not least, James.
Folks, I'm James. You can find me on TikTok at NiceOneJames. You can also find me, which is very exciting because I haven't announced this yet technically, May 9th in a very special Unprepared Casters one-shot. It's Oops All Wizards featuring Zach Oyama. It was a really good time.
Yay.
You can find it wherever you get your podcasts. I also believe the video version will be available on their Patreon, I think, for free, as well
on YouTube, I think, too.
yeah. Also the verbal component, which is their talkback show, where we all just kind of like hung out and talked about nonsense. It was a really good time. Check it out. I don't have a bit today, so that's just that. Yep.
Yay! Thank you, James. We're gonna pass it back over to CJ so they can tell you more about the things that they do because I want you to know about them.
It's so fun. I was very willing to just let it go.
No.
Hi,
Talk about
everyone.
your games.
CJ again. I'm being bullied to talk about myself because I do way too much. Speedrun. If you like tabletop role-playing games, I make them, and you can buy my latest game, Mateledage, where you get to play your fantasy, Our Flag Means Seth Dreams, and just be gay and romance everyone at the table. That's called Mateledage. You can find it on my itch at itch.io/Mateledage. I don't know, just go to my, you can find it easily. It's also on my Ko-fi. If you like watching me perform, you can catch me on Saturdays, starting next week again, because we've got 2 more sessions, playing as Andrew Nahabi, Just a Very Boring Man, over on Solo Luna's channel. And there was another thing, but I already forgot it. It's okay.
Okay. I put
do
you
too
on the
much.
spot.
No, you're so
Fred?
fine.
The Fred Scooby-Doo? Is that
That one happened already.
okay? I'm sorry. I try to.
No, you're so fine. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
how
of
dare
my
you not
friends-
know your own schedule and also CJ's schedule, Joe?
Oh,
What the
Blurred of Mouth. Blurred of Mouth.
Yes!
Go watch Blurred of Mouth. That's what it is. I have a podcast. I have a whole ass podcast. That's like the number 2 thing on my list of things to do. Go watch Blurred of Mouth, please. Where black nerds talk black nerd shit. It's so entertaining. I love Oleander.
Thank you. Anything else, CJ? Last call.
Oh.
Okay. Well, some announcements. Just the usual announcements. Follow us on Twitter and TikTok at @StarlightTales_. Join us on our Discord. Hang out with us during the week. Join us next week for the next episode of Tales from the Hearth Atlas. Anything else I'm missing? Thank you, Cass, for being our
YouTube?
show producer. We
Sorry.
love you very
Thank you,
dearly.
Cass.
And subscribe to us on YouTube. And without further ado, let's pass it over to our intro. On the last episode of Tales from Beyond the Dead Zone, our explorers found themselves drifting in the dark, unknown expanse of the Dead Zone after narrowly escaping an interaction with a tar monster. Various interpersonal things occurred over those days, including a lot of bonding with a ghost dog, some puzzle progress, and I don't know, maybe it's like a smooch or something. I don't know, blacked out. But eventually, our explorers did find themselves on a new planet. This planet was a very dead and decaying forest with a lot of birds. And as they continued to walk closer and closer to the center of the planet, found themselves helping out an individual by the name of Asher, who found themselves magically attached to a bird cage. After some quick thinking from Ellison and Andromeda, the two were able to help him. And now the party is camping in a tiny hut on the edge of the planet. But we are not going to start inside of this hut. We are going to start with Alan, who is keeping watch outside. Could everybody else please take their headphones off?
I should have tapped myself actually.
Alan. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
That's going to be a spicy 23.
Incredible. You are standing outside of this hut, couple of birds hanging around you, and you see like a tree branch off in the distance kind of rustle, and then you hear it snap.
Alan's just going to slip on the brass knuckles, kind of look, make sure everybody else is still in the hut, and then go investigate.
Incredible. You start walking away. You get closer and closer, and you kind of look around you, and you hear, sounds here and there. But as you're looking, you can see a bird here, a bird there, a bird everywhere. But then you can see a shadow on the ground first. That's almost as big as you are and in almost the same shape. And as you look up, you are met with an exact replica of yourself.
Hey, what the fuck? Just gonna kind of back up a little bit.
What's your armor class?
Great question, bestie. That's a 17.
Incredible. With a natural 20, this thing hits you, knocks you out, and that's what happens. For everyone at home, for the rest of the session, until I say otherwise, Mara will be playing a doppelganger. And your new being walks up back and takes watch again.
Right.
Cool. All right.
But that was scary.
We got
Yeah, I
it. We
didn't
got
love
it.
the faces that were happening on that one.
CJ.
Hey, you all keep telling me that I have an expressive face, and I don't know what you're talking about. I keep it so locked in. Nobody knows.
Really, just such a poker face. Actually, no one's ever read an emotion off you in their life. I think.
No, ever.
Okay. So you're all, except for Alan, in this little hut. Asher has kind of rolled over and laid down for a bit. What would you like to do?
Why did we put it?
It's still 8, like 8 p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You still have like 20 hours left on this planet.
Oh,
That's so many hours. I'm
reading.
Oh my
Just
god. Yeah.
Allison's reading over your shoulder.
What are you reading, Mitsuki?
I was gonna say something research based, but because you said that, Jess, I want to be reading like porn or something. Like reading really like erotic, historical, like really interesting, flowery language.
Just very.
I'm like, I'm on a sex scene.
Okay.
So Allison
it.
and Mitsuki are reading porn. What else are
Together,
people up
yes.
to?
So I rolled on my funny little table,
Incredible.
and I got 1, which is an issue, and 5, which is Mitsuki. So
stop! Holy shit!
so I guess it means I'm causing a problem on purpose.
Do it.
Yeah,
We're just so
yeah,
peaceful
yeah.
over here in our
I
corner,
know.
reading erotica.
No, you know what?
Why are you gonna break?
I'll hold it for now. I'll say
Okay.
I'll just. Oh wow. Look outside. It's all dark. This
Yes. Yeah.
so how's everyone enjoying the dead zone?
How are you enjoying it?
Wow, I'm so happy that you asked that. This place sucks so badly. Oh my god. I don't know. Just really taking in the not necessarily weight of, existing in all of Chester's out of the bubble. But really makes you think how, after being at 2 planets and nothing, just how much I might have been taking for granted, being able to do nothing in the comfort of my own home,
I think this place kind of has a habit of making you realize you took a lot for granted.
Fair. Well, I mean, I like CJ thinking. I live my life one day at a time. I try to think I could die tomorrow, which is a little bit more evident now that I'm here. However, I was doing that before I got here. So I've quelled the inclination to say I didn't have much, but I was living my life as best as I could. How about you, Captain?
In regards to which section of...
So is there anything you were taking for granted? I mean, you came back from the dead zone twice.
I mean, I took a lot for granted, I think, before the first one, and then this last year I haven't really had much to take for granted, so... Yeah. It's been kind of a... not my favorite. Yeah.
Say, when people's lives get changed, it's real hard to go back to what they seem normal, but I think those folks might be undercutting it a little bit. I hope we can get through this, Captain. Maybe you can get to a life of normalcy after this.
I don't know about normalcy, but I will get us through this. I'll try.
Did you... This is just me being incredibly nosy, so don't feel like you have to answer anything, Captain.
Shocker.
Did you
Okay.
have any other... What were your exploits before the Dead Zone? Were you in the military of any sort? Or...
I've been a pirate most of my life. Sort of jumping crew to crew here and there. The last, 10 years or so, I was in the Feywild, actually. The Dusk Court, if you know where that is.
Sure. Yes,
You
I
can
do.
roll if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I'd love
Find
to.
out more about.
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a history check.
Dog shit, 9.
Can I also roll?
Yeah, you can also roll.
I don't think Ben has proficiency in history, but I got a 16, I think.
A 16. Okay, so both of you know that the way that the Feywild is sort of organized, it's its own planet, and it's separated into a bunch of different courts. The Dusk Court is very dark. You would know that it's currently ruled by a duchess, whose name is Aurora Lunar. Capital's name is Eventide. Has a bunch of night markets and observatories and what's the name for the building with a big telescope on the top?
Solarium?
Sure. Yeah, that.
Sure.
Lots of stuff like that. A lot of festivals. Yeah, that's kind of what you both get.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it.
You ever been?
God, no.
No.
I'm sorry. It's nice.
Is that where you were born, Captain?
No, I was born and raised in Kalara's system, in the capital.
I point at Alan, who's outside of the hut, and just go, isn't that where Alan's from currently?
I think so. We didn't know each other or anything. I was only there for the first 18, 19 years of my life, and then the rest was at sea.
Isn't that
So-
all of Alan's life?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm older than Alan. We weren't born the same year, so
No, yeah,
the
I mean,
19 years that. But yeah,
Oh. duh. Yeah.
Different non-overlapping 19 years.
No, I get. Oh, yeah. No worries. I got
Yeah.
that.
I am so curious how you were as an 18, 19-year-old in an academic system. Were you as rebellious as Alan is?
Maybe not that rebellious, but I was certainly trouble for a while. Being at sea, though, kind of calmed a lot of that. It's always something to do, a lot of work with your hands and that kind of thing.
Interesting.
I'm sorry. Did you just categorize rebellious as going on a death-defying academic mission?
There was a lot of years in between that. I guess. I was less
Well, that was a
rebellious by the
Mitski
time the
question.
death-defying academic mission.
No, meant Mitski. That was a Mitski question. Like, did you just call Alan rebellious for this?
Alan vandalizes for the sake of anti-academia, so it's,
Ooh. Oh,
Incredible.
okay. That part. Okay. I just wasn't making the connect. I was a little confused there. I was like, I think we need to resituate rebellion versus. Actually, I don't know what to call this. Honestly, the more I think about it, I'm not even sure why I'm here. And I don't mean that as like, I don't like being here. It's more of like, you sign on to something and you don't really quite know what it is until you quite get there.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really know why most of you are here either, so no judgment. But
Yeah.
I know why I'm here at the very least.
The money was good. And I'm
Money
doing
was
things.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's for me. That's I'll be honest. That's why I'm here. Just sometimes maybe, and I need you get a nice lesson when you learn that maybe money isn't everything, and by everything I mean maybe some things you should do to stay safe in your home.
Yeah.
I'll take that jobs.
yeah.
In my station, it is honestly, I feel a responsibility to, start schools and such. So might be a good leg up on that foray.
I'm sorry. Did you just say you're also going on a death-defying academic mission for how do you say admission? But like admission advantage? Don't you already know a dead language? What more advantage could you need?
For children, for orphans and such.
What?
Starting schools for children.
Ah. Okay. We are on the same page now. Well, actually,
What
now
are
that
you
we're on the
confused
topic-
about? What are you confused
now
about?
that we're on the topic, Mitski, and you like asking about other people, what's a actress? How did you go from actress to professor? On a death-defying
Not a
mission.
professor,
Oh, my apologies. Doctor? What it was?
doctor.
Actress to doctor. You seem to live a quite eventful life. What's got you out here on this academic kick?
Well, I do love talking about myself, so thank you, Ben, for the opportunity. Give me an age. Give me an age where you would like to be a part of the chronological timeline of Mitsuki Hiden.
I guess after the actress portion. Is the actress portion before or after the doctor portion?
Doctor was after.
All right.
Actress. Actress stuff was throughout the first few years of university and a bit after university. I really only stayed in this central location for about a year or two. I'm not sure if any of you are aware of the Byzantium amphitheater, but that's where I sort of placed roots. What else was part of your question? Just how did I get there?
Yeah, this is CJ, maybe misrepresenting. I wasn't sure if I heard this as a rumor, if I was there, but I remember.
Yes,
I'm just because I was there, because that's funny.
yeah.
I was there the night you walked out. Very didn't quite make the connection. It was you, but
You were
curious at the
there?
interest. Yeah, I like to appreciate the arts. Really keeps me mellow at some things, keeps away the dread
Were you
of reality.
out of context, out of character rather? There is a bounty hunter union planet in Mitsuki's system, so
That fits.
is that maybe a reason that you were like in the system? Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Reed looks like they want to say something.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
That is fucking crazy. Well, do you want me to tell this? Do you want me to dish out that story? All right. Well,
Sure.
so Allison, remember when I told you about that playwright?
Yeah.
So, the natural progression of me from being a kind of smaller town actress into the amphitheater of Sirmia. The Byzantium amphitheater is made from, a skeleton or the rib cage of an ancient primordial beast. So it is quite popular. At this esteemed amphitheater, a playwright by the name of Asphodel took me on as a muse of sorts. And by muse, I mean they fell in love with the idea of me. And since they were the major playwright of the Byzantium amphitheater, I've been in at least 3 plays, some other things and such, where I was the main inspiration for each of those plays. I played a version of myself that this playwright put me into in different universes in their minds. Once an oracle, which is very funny. Once an ice queen, which is the character that I was playing in that play that you were there for, Ben. Well, it's true. I did leave just before. I did leave during the intermission on the premiere because I honestly couldn't do it anymore. I have a lot of luck in getting employment where I would like, but I wasn't upset by how easy it was. I was upset because, I wasn't being seen the way that I wanted to. So I left, and I recommend highly for everyone to just leave something that they don't want to, even if there is lots of stakeholders and money that I definitely had to deal with after the fact, but
I actually wholeheartedly agree with you.
And then I decided, fuck acting, I am gonna get my doctorate, and that is only a progression that I would go through, I think.
A wide and varied life, Dr. Eden.
Good for you.
Ben looks at Ellison.
What?
You want to pass the time talking about yourself, or are you going to stay holed up?
No, I'm still stuck in this use of. I've never seen pulsating used in that context before. It's weird.
I don't know what I said, but I'm gonna go with what you said.
Go to Vitsky just takes the book and like flips through another chapter and then like hands it to you.
Me? Or Ben?
No, Allison. But
Or Ben or Allison. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hands it to you, CJ.
Read. The meta goes through the camera.
Through the screen.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. That's me. My undergraduate years are a lot more fun in terms of stories. Everything gets more technical.
I'm afraid to understand what that means, so I will politely pass on tonight. But we're in the dead zone, so we've got plenty of time to talk, I guess, reluctantly.
That's true.
I do think it would be nice to hear about the survivor once told, but that can be another time, Sir Ellison.
The what?
The survivor. On Eris? Was that not you?
Oh, yeah. I just didn't know you knew that.
I deal in information. It's kind of a bounty hunter's thing. Take a few rumors, connect them to the people. See which one's right, which one's wrong.
Is there a bounty on Allison's head?
No. Just, you see things, news circulates sometimes. And I made the connection.
It was no small story, so. Yeah.
That's all. I'm not one to pry or poke, just giving acknowledgement to. We got time, and I, at least through one way or another, would like to get to know all of you. It was easier than I would have expected for Mitski, but given what I know, that
I
makes
love
sense.
to talk about myself, so if you have any
That's
questions...
exactly what I'm referring to. I will keep that in mind. And my habit of dealing in information leads me to do stuff like this, Well, I guess it's less of a habit, more of... Anyway, y'all think Alan's all right? Not making much noise. Can't hear much.
You can fully see them. I mean, they walked away for a bit and then they came back.
Oh, okay.
She's standing outside.
What do you think Alan's thinking about right now?
I pop my head out of the little hut, so just my my head is like popping out, and I'm just like, Alan, how are you doing?
Ask them what they're thinking about.
What are you thinking about?
Birds.
You see like a bird on their head, like one on her shoulder, and like one like sitting up by their feet.
All right.
Do you need help?
No, I'm great.
Thinking about birds. Okay.
There's just a lot of birds here, so it's front of mind.
Do you want my puzzle, like the cube? You want to get your mind off birds?
Do you want to read this smut?
Are you also like gonna sleep in there tonight? Is that the plan? Did we already discuss you were all gonna like spend the night in there? Because I don't think I'm gonna fit, so I'll stay out here. But I don't know what your all plans are.
You will.
No.
There's space right there. Points to space.
Okay.
Watches.
Maybe I won't fit comfortably, and you all know me. I like my own space, so I'm good out here, actually.
I mean,
but
you don't want to no cuddling?
No, thank you. good on that front.
I'm just kidding. No worries.
Great. Okay.
All right.
Good night, then.
Good night.
Or is it daytime? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's 8
Everybody
p.m.
good in there? All good inside?
Are you good out there?
I'm great. Like birds.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Alan
Yeah.
is Alan uncomfortable or just awkward? I would like to insight.
That's what I want to know.
Everybody can insight. Alan, you can deceive or persuade, whichever one you'd like. You don't have to say which one. Just give us the number.
18.
18.
11.
11.
28.
28.
Hell yeah.
I rolled a fucking 3 on the dice, but
I also rolled a 3.
I got a 10.
Incredible.
You can always message me stuff if you don't want everyone else to know, because I know it's like a.
Alan, what did you get?
I got an 18.
Oh
Okay.
man.
So if you want to give Jess a little insight and Joe a little bit less insight, you're more than welcome to.
I think what you can both pick up on is that Alan is trying really hard to fit in, but like is anxious about how to do it and also doesn't want to be inside with everybody for grown-up conversations. I think, Ellison, you pick up that Alan is probably in some like unfamiliar territory with what's going on and is highly anxious about it and is more freaked out about the birds than Alan would like to admit and is feeling very uncomfortable in their body, I think. Just a little awkward with the birds.
Allison just kind of like ruffles Maggie's ear and like whispers in her ear, and then Maggie will like, and then like head out of the hut and go sit by you.
Alan, this giant ghost dog comes and plops down next to you. One of the birds like leaves your head and goes sits on the dog instead.
I'm gonna brush the off my little hair tuft, look at the dog, go sit kind of by it. Okay. Hey everybody. Good talk.
Jess,
Yeah.
what do we think Maggie's insight is?
Ooh.
Okay.
I think as part of her job, she's got to have good insight.
So put a number on it.
Like a +5, a +6.
So
You watch as Maggie kind of looks up at Alan and like cocks her head a bit. And then starts and like snuggling up. Okay, well,
time for that dog.
if there's nothing else anyone would like to do, we can get into long rest territory.
Just want to establish that we're taking watches, which I'm sure
Yeah.
was a given. But
Who wants to do what watches? It'll be 3 watches.
I'll go in the middle.
I will not be watching.
Okay.
I'll take
go,
first watch since I'm already out here.
Cool.
I'll go to bed immediately and take the last watch.
Cool.
I'll take the last watch with them.
Cool. Also, Ellison, just a reminder, you are still very cold.
That's right.
Yeah.
What does that mean again?
I'll let you
Perception?
know if it comes up. It's like
Oh, no.
disadvantage on con saves, but I'm being so genuine, I don't think it'll come up.
All right.
Okay. Alan, you are taking first watch. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Swear to God.
Well, I rolled a 2 on the die, so that's it's gonna be low. I can tell you that right now. That's a solid 3.
Good. Cool.
Yep.
Alan, you see birds and
A lot
a
of
dog
birds.
next to you, and that's kind of it.
It's a dog.
Is there any? There's a dog. Is there anything you'd like to do during your watch?
I'm just keeping an eye on like the tree line. Just kind of sitting there. Can I like lean up against the hut?
Yeah.
Great. Then yeah, kind of posted up, leaning against the hut a little bit. legs spread out with my giant legs.
Cool. Incredible. And eventually, Andromeda, it becomes time for your watch. We can do that kind of pass off if you'd like.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I rolled so good. I got a 19.
Incredible. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. You kind of head out of the hut, and you see Alan and Maggie kind of sitting with a couple of birds who have dozed off and look like little piles of fur.
Hey,
Captain,
Alan?
everybody is sleeping there.
Seems like it, yeah. I know you aren't really comfortable sleeping in there, you can sleep. I'll just sit out here. Don't want you to be uncomfortable, so.
No, actually, I wanted to talk to you about something really quick, if you don't mind. Can I request that everyone takes their headphones out? Can I ask for a whisper?
You can. Go for it.
I'm assuming not me.
Yeah, you can stay.
Yeah.
Alan's just gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, you take it out. Alan is just gonna monologue for the viewers. No, you see Alan kind of shifts a little bit and kind of looks at you and goes, I hate to break it to you, but not really, Alan. So I need you to listen to me extremely carefully if you do want to see Alan again. Are we clear? I'm gonna need a yes or a no.
I'm a great listener.
Great. I come bringing a message. Once I tell you the message, you're gonna nod. You're gonna wait 10 minutes before you do anything. And once you have sat quietly for 10 minutes, I will make sure that Alan gets back to you well and good. Are we exceptionally clear?
I'm in.
Shake on it.
I'm gonna need to hear the rest of that before I shake on it.
All right.
I'm Susie.
I'm gonna give you the message. I'm gonna leave. You're gonna give me a 10-minute head start. Alan's gonna come back. That's the deal I am putting on the table. Are we good with that?
I'd like to know the message. But so far. Also, who am I speaking to?
Don't worry about it. All right, I'll give you the message because that's my main job. All right.
Right. Oh, wait, let me turn my page on my notebook hang on so I can actually take the message. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, sorry.
I was given this message by my employer. I've never met them face to face. Okay, so you can't ask me anything because I don't know anything. All right, so great. Here's the message. Come home to me, my love. I'm sorry I sent you away, but we can be together again soon. Clear? Good? Can I go now?
Let me write this down, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yep. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
10-minute head start. Alan comes back alive and well. Maybe a little
At what
bump
point in
on
the
the
10
head.
minutes does Alan come back?
When it's up.
Okay.
All right.
Can I insight check how truthful all of this is?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mara, you can roll persuasion or deception, up to you.
It's not bad. 23.
It's a natural 20.
Shut the fuck! I'm so mad! Sorry. I love you, Mara. I'm really sorry.
I'm taking a picture.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
No,
I'm
it's
just
for
mad
me.
about it. 'Cause I never roll good on insight, even though I have a plus fucking 8.
Hard to read.
Alright. Go on then.
Alright.
But if they're not back in 10 minutes, I will find you and I will rip your innards out. Do you understand?
Big threats. All right.
I'm good at those.
I'll hold you to it.
Good. Go on then.
Oh, pulls out the puzzle cube. Give this back to your friend. I don't
Yeah.
understand it at all.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
And walks away.
I watch intently what direction they're going. If they turn,
Sure.
I'm like trying to track. I know it's fucking dark
Sure.
and I'm a human, but
Are you giving them the 10 minutes?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I would like to not see Alan get fucking ganked. So yes, yes.
10
Unfortunately.
minutes goes by. Alan, you
Which out my
are-
dice.
Switch character sheets. It's a whole
Yeah.
ruse.
You are tied up to the back of a tree. And you slowly come to consciousness as you see this identical figure to you kind of walk up to you, pat you on the shoulder. Thanks. You did good, kid. These are gonna fall off in a couple minutes, and you should probably get back to your group, or else, like, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble, and I don't really want to deal with that. So, good luck, Godspeed. See you later. And they
Fuck
start to
you.
walk away. Yeah, whatever. As they walk away, a couple minutes go by, and your ropes loosen.
Right. Is all my stuff with me?
Mhm.
Great. I'm just gonna fucking run towards the bubble. Full speed ahead.
Terminator running.
Andromeda, about like 9 minutes and 50 seconds, you see Alan.
I meet them in the distance in between.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is everyone
you all right?
okay?
Are you you? Are you you?
Yeah. I'm me. Somebody with my face knocked me out and tied me to a tree.
Yeah, they were here.
Did they hurt anybody? They didn't hurt anybody, did they?
No.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I mean, my head hurts a little bit, but I'm fine.
Can I do like a medicine check on Alan just to make sure that?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's 14.
Yeah, I mean, they look a little bruised, couple like some rope burn on the wrist and like a little bit of a bump on their forehead, but besides that, she looks fine.
Alright, I'll kind of like pat their shoulder and just lay on hands. I don't know if you're missing any hit points, but like lay on hands 3 hit points worth of get the
Perfect.
bruises out of there. Right, okay.
Hey.
Um,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I should have
No.
done something different. I should have
No,
stayed in the hut.
you did your best. We should not have left you outside of the hut on your own just because we could see you. I'm sorry. Why don't you get some rest? I'm gonna keep watch. We'll tell the others in the morning since it seems like everything is okay. Actually, I'll when Ellison and Ben go on watch, I'll let them know.
Okay.
Um,
Can I stick out here? I don't want to go
Yeah.
in a tight space.
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, don't worry about it.
Okay. Sorry again. I won't let
don't-
myself get knocked out again.
Alan,
That's
you do not have to
unprofessional.
apologize. This was not your fault. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes things just happen. You did your best. Everyone's fine. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Kind of like give him a little pat on the back.
Thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sleep then, I guess.
Okay. I'll be right here if
Okay.
you need anything.
Okay. I'll
Also,
just kinda
Maggie's
fl-
here for you.
Oh, yeah. Alan's just gonna like kind of flop down using Maggie as a pillow, but like right in front of where the captain is. Just like,
Incredible. Okay. Everybody's good. Everybody's good.
Everything's great.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty good, CJ.
That looked intense.
Welcome back.
Fine.
Andromeda, you rolled a 19 perception check.
Yes, I did.
You look off into the distance, and just very faintly, far away, you see a tiny mechanical beholder take off from the planet.
Okay. How common are mechanical beholders as vessels? Like, would that mean anything in terms of identifying anybody, or is that?
No, they're pretty common. They're like
Okay.
the punch buggies of the Castellan Expanse.
Phenomenal fucking energy. Great. Okay. I mean, not that it matters in the dead zone. Can I try to get a vague inclination of what direction they're going, and if they're going the direction I expect they're going based on who
they're
I think I
definitely
just-
go in the direction
Okay.
you think they're going. Yep.
Great. Okay. What? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's so good. What?
What's happening?
My stomach hurts.
My stomach hurts too. My tummy hurts, and I'm being so brave about it.
All right, and the rest of your watch passes without incident.
As a note,
Yes.
if they wake up, they're welcome to join me, but I actually don't go to sleep. I stay up, and I don't wake anyone up because I just continue the watch.
Okay.
'Cause I don't wanna go to sleep.
Ellis and Ben, would either
Hmm.
of you wake up, or do you think you would sleep through?
Ben would 100% wake up. This is not.
Okay.
I think if Ellison knows he's got a watch like scheduled, he'd wake up.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
kind of person Ben is. Gets up after my 8 hours of sleep to do the work that I need to do, like the good, not
So
American
valid.
fantasy man he is.
So both of you just give me a luck check, just a flat d20.
Yeah, that's what. Where's my
I'm
dice?
sleeping. I'm not worried.
Me too.
And I
Whiskey.
love that for you.
15?
15.
Interesting. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay. So Ellison, you do wake up first. You're more than welcome to wake up Ben. But you are kind
Ben
of
goes into a
naturally,
coma.
you do naturally kind of wake up at about the time that you need to. Are you waking up Ben, or are you just walking outside?
Ben looks so sleepy, like just rock. You think Ben's dead a little bit.
Oh, okay. I think Allison like goes to like hesitates, checks for your pulse.
There's definitely a pulse, a little snore.
If I look outside and see Andromeda's up, like I'll just kind of let Ben
Yeah.
sleep.
Damn it. That's fine.
This is a natural one, Bestie. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you see Andromeda kind of standing outside, and Alan and Maggie cuddled in a pile on the floor.
I think Andromeda's kind of like, I don't know if we have a fire, but just kind of like eyes are very far off, just kind of like posted up, probably sitting against the dome.
You in there?
Hey, sorry. I just decided to take the next watch because I don't think I can sleep. So, if you want to get rest, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, I'm rested. You okay?
Yeah. Just kind of a weird situation. I think it's fine. Alan, it was like, I don't really know what happened, but it was like there was someone here who looked like Alan, but it wasn't Alan. And then they just sort of ran off, and then Alan came back. Just kind of a weird evening. They seem fine. That person seems to have fucked off, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know who they were? Like,
I don't know who they were, but I think I know where they came from. So, just kind of seem to know some things about me.
Okay, I don't know what to. Are they gone?
I mean,
Like,
it's-
do you want me to go have a
No,
look?
they're I saw a ship take off and head in the direction I expected them to. So, towards the center of the dead zone.
Someone after you, Captain.
Not specifically, but I think being back here is sort of like all the ghosts of my past are kind of just lurking around. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fine. I just it's kind of a lot of things were said. Seemed like it was just kind of here for me, and then it left, whatever they were, so.
Okay, well.
Hmm?
If it happens again, you wake me up, okay?
Yeah, I don't expect that it will. I think the message was delivered. So.
Look, I know you're the captain and all, and we're here to protect you too, team.
I'm not really sure that you can, but I appreciate it.
I guess if I see something coming, I'll let you know.
Thanks. I'm gonna stay up, I think, so.
Okay, well. Oh. I get the feeling you want to be alone.
I mean, you know, if you'd like to, you're more than welcome to join me. I know the Dead Zone has not been treating you the nicest, so if you'd like to go sleep, I won't. Got it handled. Either way, it's up to you. You do your thing. I'm just gonna be here, reflecting on all the choices I've made that have led me here. So.
Seems like a great way of passing the very early morning hours.
Yeah, really stress relieving.
Mm.
You know.
Funny one, huh?
Thanks.
Listen, I made a promise to Mitski that she'd wake up every morning to my face.
Wow, that's
So I'm gonna
very.
have to, like, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a. I mean, I'm not, prying. That just seems like a very, profound promise to make after, what, a couple weeks?
I was just like, it was like a joke. I didn't deliver it very well.
Oh, okay. That sort of it was very like deeply romantic in a way that I felt like I shouldn't be a part of.
Oh no. It's no.
Oh. I mean, hey, no judgment. I'm just here. You kids do whatever you kids want to do.
Okay.
I'm 30.
Yeah.
32.
You're all children of me. It's fine.
Oh shit.
Okay. Pretty sure she like kissed your quartermasters. didn't
Yeah,
You get that
Isn't
too?
I think I was in the crow's nest when it happened. It was very.
Yeah, so I ain't getting in the middle of that. It'd be
Right.
a bad idea.
Yeah.
You can.
Hello?
But no, it's great. It's great, and everyone's getting along.
Yeah.
Except for
Some better than
Ben.
others. Did you just do TT laugh?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Sorry. You do what you have to do. I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want a book to read? I've got one. It's funny as fuck. It's really weird.
I think I'm okay. Thank you. I've got a lot of the mistakes. Ghosts in my mind.
right.
Very
Torturing
busy.
Yourself. Yeah.
A lot of things to get through.
I know the jam. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks though.
No problem.
As Ellison heads back into the hut, Ben, you wake up with a start, realizing you're late for your shift.
How long? Like how long has it been?
I'm like poised over the bodies as I'm picking over the sleeping bodies. Like,
It's been like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. I was expecting Ben to be sleeping like a goddamn rock. Ben, like, looks at his watch and is like, "Oh my god!" and then like picks up his crossbows and just.
whoa! It's okay.
Oh, okay. Ooh, all right, man. Ooh. Oh, the only time I don't wake up is if somebody mess with me. I just was tired. He says that and then immediately looks at him, Asher. It's like, okay, just like running the variables in his head. Like, did he do something to me? Nah, all right. It's like, what's up, Ellison? How long was I out? Well, other than like, I was supposed to get up for what? How is watch still going on? Looks outside, sees Andromeda.
Catherine's got it covered. I think you just needed to sleep.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I guess so. Ooh.
You good?
Yeah. I try to keep my timings in order. You know, wake up when I need to wake up, sleep when I need to sleep, get up every morning whenever I'm on the ship and work out at 6 for a couple of hours. You know, just I'm a scheduled man, I like to say.
Yeah, you find comfort and control. Is that it?
Yeah. When you get to
get that.
pick the little things that you can do throughout the day, at least, especially when we're out in all this, it makes you know that at least you have that.
Yeah. Well, not to throw off your schedule or anything, but I'm going back to sleep. So.
We have fun. Andromeda good. It looks like I can see they've got that sulking, lost in thought expression on their face. Should I go talk to
Yeah,
them?
I kind of did a bad job of that already. I think they just need to.
Oh, all right. I mean, I could. You seem to get people. Should I try, or should I just let her go?
I think just one of those moments you need to be alone with your thoughts.
All right.
Kind of like gets to like go to sleep and he's like, your information was wrong, by the way.
Oh.
I wasn't the only survivor. There's like 8 or 9 of us. And then like the couple hundred people that weren't in the mine got evacuated, so not that special.
Fair. Not all the information can be reputable. But I disagree. But you get some rest.
Good night, Ben.
All right. Everybody except for James can take a long rest. James, if you're missing any HP or have any short rest abilities, you can do that. And you will take half a point of exhaustion. Cool. Okay. As everybody kind of finishes up their rests, Jess, Ellison, your cold goes away, and I need everybody to please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Does everybody get the bonus because of how
Yes.
tight? Nice.
Natural 20, 26.
Fuck yeah.
Incredible. Is that including the +3?
Yep.
Nice.
15.
22.
15. Anyone lower than a 15?
I got a
13.
14.
Oh.
14.
Oh,
Oh.
Wait, Alan, what'd you get?
Captain's turn.
I
13.
got a 13.
All right. So, Mara,
Sorry.
roll me a D8.
Yeah.
It's been Alan like 15 times.
I know.
For the
I have
nightmares,
a +5 to a
usually.
con saving. Like, what? Okay.
Just
That's a
rolling
7.
damage.
A 7. You kind of wake up and you stretch, and you've got these like really, really bad aches in your muscle. And until your next long rest, you're gonna have disadvantage on all strength and dex checks.
Ooh. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. We're all good.
Oh, that's some real ache.
It's been a bad 24 hours.
Jess,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor and roll me a d12 and a d10?
Oh no.
What did those look like again? That's a D12.
One kind of looks
Oh,
like a
I got-
D20.
Is that a 7 or a 1? I never know. That's a 7. A
7 on the d12?
Yep. And oh, that's not it. And a 2 on the D10.
Okay. D12 means that today is another okay day. Not too much in pain. You're feeling a lot warmer. And yeah, it's an okay day. And no forced vision today. And then one more thing for a long rest before everybody wakes up. My lovely Mitsuki, could you roll me a D100?
If you get a 100, you die.
Fucking shit.
Instantly.
50.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
50.
Straight middle of the road.
Right down the middle. Oh,
Didn't like that.
that was maybe the worst laugh. With love.
How's Timothy Chalamet doing?
We'll get there. Mitsuki, you
Yeah.
have a dream this evening. You are wandering through this beautiful garden, and all around you are these bees that are kind of buzzing and flitting from flower to flower. And as you're walking, you come across a hedge maze. And this excites you and intrigues you. And so you start walking through it, twist and turn, and it seems like it goes on forever. But you finally reach the center of the maze, where there's this beautiful fountain and this like clear spring water that's bubbling up from it, and these nice benches. And right next to the fountain, you see this magnificent tree that's kind of covering the benches, providing this nice area of shade. And so you sit on one of the benches, and there's this branch that kind of droops down from the tree, and this like ripe fruit is dangling in front of your face. Not a fruit you've ever seen before. Kind of purpley red in color. Looks a little bit bumpy, but it's almost like begging you to take a bite.
Take a
I know.
bite.
I was gonna say, hell yeah, you do. You, not even taking it off the branch, take a bite, and immediately your mouth is full of like the worst taste you've ever had. And you start to like try and spit it up a bit into your hand. And as you do so, your hand is covered with blood. And as you turn back to look at the fruit, you turn and look, and on the other side, there's a face that's screaming and crying. And you look at the rest of this tree, and it all looks like it's alive. And you wake up with a start. Good morning, everyone.
Bad.
I hate it here.
Captain, can I be the one to tell everybody what happened?
Yeah, I already told Ellis in a bit, but yeah.
Okay.
As long as you don't blame yourself in the telling of it, you did nothing wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
That's an order.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I like put my head through the wall of the thing.
Oh,
be
it's
like,
gone by now.
Oh, sweet. Ah, Hi everyone. Could I have your attention for morning announcements? Yesterday, when I was supposed to be keeping watch with the birds, somebody who was identical to me in every way knocked me unconscious and tied me to a tree. So the person you were talking to yesterday wasn't me, and the captain ordered me to not blame myself for this situation, but I do feel bad about it.
Nope.
They left though, and I came back, and it's me now, and I apologize for any inconvenience this has caused. That's not blame. That's different.
It's a little adjacent, but I understand. That is not Ben's voice.
So, I hope they weren't mean to you all. And I'm sorry if they were, even though it wasn't actually me. So I understand if you don't want me to come on missions anymore since I
No.
jeopardized it.
Alan,
No, you didn't. It's not your
Alan.
fault.
If that is an option, can I also jump on that?
No.
No.
Damn. All right. Looks like we're good, Alan.
Okay. So thank you for your attention. I will be taking questions at this time.
I have a
Yes,
question.
Ben? Yeah?
How are you feeling at this moment? Are you okay?
I'm sore because I did get tied to a tree. And that was a little and I got, knocked unconscious, and then I slept on the ground using Maggie as a pillow. So, like, all in all, I'm pretty, my muscles are a little tense, but I'm feeling fine physically, so we're all good.
Well, I was asking mentally because what you just described to me is a lot for someone like yourself.
I'm fine because I can't blame myself, so I'm doing great.
That doesn't. It does. Okay. All right. Do you need a hug or anything?
No, I'm good. Sorry.
You want to smell this soap?
Where did you,
Sure.
do you just carry around soap?
Of course I do. It's aromatherapeutic.
Smells good. Very flowery. So, that's my announcements. Sorry about it. Yes, Ben.
Not you. This is a CJ question.
Oh.
Yes, CJ.
Where's Tim? Where's Asher? Tim?
Asher? Asher's waking up.
Oh, all right, good. How you doing, Asher?
Sore.
I had a feeling that was going to be the end of that sentence. All right. You had a good night's rest? How were you sleeping before?
Not well. So,
Didn't think so.
I just got to lay down for the first time in a couple of 100 years.
Yep.
So I'd say pretty good. I slept well.
So that's kind of it's in line with my expectations. We're happy for you.
Yeah. How did you sleep, Ben?
Harder than usual, but good.
Glad to hear it.
What's on your agenda today?
I haven't really thought of it yet. Why?
I don't. I like to make. My therapist says small talk is a good way to bridge conversational gaps instead of asking the questions that I usually like to ask.
What questions do you usually like to ask?
Here we go.
If you had to be, if you were a tool, what kind of tool would you be?
A hoe.
for farming and whatnot.
I'm a
Sustainable.
farmer. Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. See, that's why. All right, cool. What's your favorite crop?
Bird seed.
Huh. An interesting person, Asher.
Thank you. I think. I don't know. You guys mentioned something about having to stay on here for a certain amount of time. I don't know if you want to stay like physically right here or somewhere else on the planet, but I can guide you wherever you want to go if you need.
Yeah, if there are any other sorts of living organisms, that would be interesting for us to catalog.
No, it's just me and the birds. We're kind of all that's left.
You know what?
Any sort of- Oh, go for it.
I know you're like on the ground in a cage. You know what happened? You see it?
I felt it more than I saw it. It was more of a shattering.
Okay.
Follow-up question, unless you were about to say something, Reed.
No, please go.
Do you plan on dying here?
That's such a
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Ben? What kind of
You
question is
said
that, dude?
that I can ask my questions, and that one was in my head.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought I was
Yes.
going to.
I think maybe what Ben was trying to ask, forgive me, would you like to come with us, maybe?
Come with you where?
We have a ship. We're trying to explore the rest of the dead zone, find out what happened. If you don't want to be here alone.
And then what are your plans after you figure it out?
I'm going to Soy World.
You're going where?
I could explain to you the intricacies of my past and the plans for the future, but I will keep it short and say it is. You've been in love for a long time. It's a place where people try to have fun to escape from the dread of reality. It's also the worst fucking place on the planet.
Okay, is everybody going to Soy World, or is that
No.
just
No.
like a huge?
Y'all want
No.
y'all want to go? No, nobody wants to come with me.
Tell you what. On your way out, come stop by, and I'll let you know what I decide then.
Take all the time you need.
Good. How much longer do we have?
About 8 hours.
So many hours.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're gonna go.
So why don't
explore.
we accompany you, Asher, to any other land that you are aware of?
Yeah. Sure. We can walk and talk.
Could we link arms? Do you mind that?
It's like all of us, or like just you and me?
Just you and me.
Sure.
How tall is Asher?
I think I said like 6'1"
Like
ish.
Okay. So my short ass is just gonna like link up with Asher.
Asher starts walking. Instead of taking you on the path that you took to get to the kind of central area of the planet, Asher's taking you all over, closer to those like tattered remains of tents that you've seen before, kind of leading you through like the equivalent of what like a backwards alley would be, but in a forest. And he just kind of starts walking. You're free to ask questions, you're free to talk, or you're free to walk in silence.
Can I fall into step next to Ben and just kind of like wordlessly pull the fantasy Rubik's Cube out and hold it out?
Did I give that to you?
No, you gave it to Fake Alan. And then Fake Alan gave it to me before they bolted because they didn't understand it.
That upsets me in a way that I will not be able to explain to you.
Bestie, but I tell you, so many upsetting things happen.
Ben has such a sour look on his face when you like tell him this. This sucks. I'm gonna kill that person.
They are long gone.
I mean,
I figured. Yeah.
I mean,
Figured
if you
you'd
were.
want it back.
No, yeah, thank you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
damn. All right.
Yeah.
Just puts it in his bag. Thanks, Andromeda.
Yeah. For sure.
How you? You know what? I'm actually gonna forego that one.
Okay.
Is today better than yesterday?
No.
Yeah. All right. That's a good. All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I mean, you're fine because you gotta be fine, right?
Bingo.
That's how it works.
Yep.
Hey, just letting you know, Cap. You ain't gotta be fine all the time.
That's very heavy for this early in the morning. I'm just gonna keep walking.
It's one of those things you gotta. As you walk away, it's one of those
Just
things you
gonna
gotta
file that
ruminate
away.
on.
No, it's good. It's in my pocket. I can't really unpack it at this moment. I'm gonna go. Just kind of like speed up to like now I'm awkwardly walking between two groups of two. It's like-
Yes, Joe.
Arms linked with Asher. I'm just gonna like very like casually. I just want to feel like their arms muscle mass. Like how are they like emaciated? Or like muscular still?
So not muscular, but also not like sickly skinny. Like
Okay.
seems to be like a healthy weight, just not in shape.
Okay. As I'm doing this, Mitsuki is just kind of again. I think she says, "Where are you sore again?"
Oh, and he kind of like adjusts the tattered robes that he's wearing, and you see these like welts on his shoulders. They're like two matching, and it looks like
Right.
something was like soldered into his
Right.
skin.
Right. Well, I'm not sure how sanitary it would be for me to rub that for you, but how about I do this for you? And I squeeze his arm again, and I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability, specifically Bear's Endurance, so that he has advantage on Constitution checks and 2d6 temporary hit points. Just in case.
He kind of straightens up a bit. The welts, they don't like disappear, but they kind of start to shrink a little bit in size. Kind of looks at you. Thanks.
You're absolutely welcome. I've seen that in Castellan, actually.
What? So just thought I heard you say something.
I did. I am. I'm not a Castellan. As soon as the Castellans disappeared, which I don't know if you know fully all of that story quite yet, there have been studies of language extinction, language death, that Our expanse is named after you, the Castellan specifically, and the fact that there is no information, nothing about where you are, where you went. My family and my practice dedicated our lives to finding out more and to unearth what happened and to maintain your language.
Thank you. Like tears in his eyes.
I like rub them a little bit. And I like squeeze his arm a little bit closer to mine. I apologize for perhaps the over affection.
I haven't talked to another person in years. That's okay.
Shall we?
Yeah. Kind of still arms linked, keeps walking.
Yeah.
I'm just really quick gonna
You
sidle up
take
next.
as much time as you need. No need to quantify it.
I'm gonna saddle up to Ellison really quick, and just go. I know you know stuff about magic stuff. Do you think there's any reason that the person like picked me magically? Like, are Goliaths easier to transform into, or is it just because I'm big and strong? I'm just really trying to figure out what's going on a little bit.
Can I like insight check that? See if I...
Yeah, Mark, can I?
Yeah, of course.
Do the rolls.
29.
Oh my god.
I don't know why you.
Like a fucking book.
Like...
What does the 29 get them?
I think Alan is so freaked out about it and so guilty about it, and so is looking for a reason for like it to like not be their fault. Like,
You know what I think it is? I think you're a very nice young lady, and I think everyone trusts you,
they do.
and I think, yeah, of course, Alan.
Okay.
Not giving anyone a reason not to.
Right.
It's not a bad thing either.
No, thanks. Thanks. You know, for a second, when I saw myself in the woods and I just saw a giant blue Goliath, I kind of thought it was my mom for a second, which is wild, and that was scary, and I didn't like that. But it was just me, which I don't know if that's scarier or worse, but I don't know. Much to unpack there, specifically.
Okay. You want something to unpack that with? Let me know.
I mean, I never met my parents, so like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, that's the first like blue Goliath I've ever seen, so I was like, is it? But it was me. Oh.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. We don't have to talk about it too. I know you're going through a lot too, so we don't have to talk about me. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's fine.
I just asked you.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about me, which I don't.
I just might, the captain has been talking a lot about how, like, the dead zone kind of brings things up for you, you know, like brings things from your past back.
For me,
And,
or is that you general, or?
just in general, yeah. Or maybe
Right.
just for them, I don't know. I'm not good at reading people. But so my parents traded me away for some information from the Kalara Institute as a baby, and I never knew what information they got, so I thought maybe they're here. So that was terrifying. So I know nothing, and so if anything from my past did come up, it'd be like, shocking, because I just kind of was there, and then they gave me a job because they didn't know what else to do with me because I was yeah, so that's all. It's nothing really. It's not a big deal. But that's why I don't have any pictures on my wall or anything, because yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's not. It's fine. It's not a lot. It's just it is, and we're fine. But if you see any blue eyes that aren't me, maybe a heads up would be nice. Yeah. Thank you for this talk. It's great. I didn't mean to put all that on you. That was unfair of me to do. You have a lot going on for yourself. But, okay, so no magic reason that monster turned into me. Great, love that. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Have a good day.
I'm so curious.
Yeah, go for it, CJ.
I like to think that Andromeda walked away from me because I'm yelling affirmations, and then that conversation happened shortly after, and I just wanted to drop like the faces that I was making were the faces that Ben was making. I think Ben is walking behind this, and like I don't know what Andromeda's doing, but at some point, if Andromeda stops or turns back, you just see like the most visceral face of Ben, like. Shit.
I like to think Andromeda like sped up to get away from this conversation and walked in partway through that and went nope and like turned around and passed Ben with a look of, and then just kind of like rocketed behind, like ping ponging through all the incredibly painful conversations in this group.
I think
Mitski and Asher are vibing, so Captain, if you want to come.
I think Ellison slows down till he's like at least a couple feet behind everyone else with Maggie. And just walking very slowly. I kind of looks down and kind of looks at Maggie and is like, look, I know you like everyone, okay? But if there is someone here who is not acting themselves or is pretending to be someone else or in general acting freaky, you gotta tell me, okay?
Oh.
And if it's me,
Like starts like violently shaking her head.
just tell the captain, okay?
Want it to be bad.
But I'm counting on that not happening anytime soon.
She starts licking your hand. And you all continue walking. Eventually, you end up, you're kind of all directionally gifted. You end up in like more of a western part of the planet than a central part of the planet. And you come across, instead of like forest and tree, you come across this sprawling field. And you see a bunch of just like wilted crops. Some of them turn to dust at this point, dead, decaying, not long taken care of. And kind of off in the distance, you see the remnants of a home. Looks a little bit like it's been destructed somehow. Not completely destroyed. You know, there's still like 2 walls standing, but it is definitely not like livable anymore. And Asher kind of pauses at the outskirts of this field and just kind of like gestures with one hand, the other linked an arm with Mitsuki. Well, I didn't expect it to be like this. I would invite you in, but I don't know if we could all fit.
No, yeah. No, we're good. I'm good, at least. I don't like to speak for other people.
Okay.
Can we help do anything here? You know, you gotta make like a life. And you've been gone. Is there anything we can do? Like, till the fields? Or I don't know how farms work, but I'm strong, so I could help.
We could start the process of building it up again if you want to help. I mean, you don't have to, but...
No, I'd love to help. Helping would be great.
Okay. Thank you. You watch as he kind of turns around and kind of looks at you, Mitsuki, and pats your arm very gently and removes his arm from its interlocked position with yours, and starts to conjure something. And you watch as he's doing this, swirling his arms around, a bunch of geese like appear out of nowhere, and he kind of sends them off. And they start to like pick all of the dead plants out of the fields. Just like this swarm of geese that he's sent off to work.
Well,
That's kind of the boring part, so I figured they'd do it faster.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna take a bit so we can go like sit down on my steps, maybe. I don't really know if they are safe to sit on. Okay, he starts walking towards the house.
Follow him into the house.
Can I actually try to like match his step in this moment where I feel like everyone else might be a little bit out of earshot?
Absolutely, you can.
I just kind of want to. Hey, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
I know you were sort of stuck, but I imagine you got like reports from the birds. Do people? Has anyone else besides us showed up here?
Very rarely, but sometimes.
If I were to describe someone, would you be able to tell me if they were here potentially?
Sure.
Woman, purple hair, an elf. And I kind of do my best to give a description.
She hasn't been here.
Can I insight check that?
You absolutely can.
Thanks. Come on, dice. Oh, it's bad. 14.
Gets the sense that it's not a lie, but it's not the whole truth.
Okay. Do you know, has anyone come here on her behalf?
I don't know about that specifically, but she's well connected.
Do you have any idea where she is?
I know where she was, but I don't know if she's still there.
I would love anything you can tell me.
Get me a paper, I'll write a map.
Yeah. I'm assuming I probably have like paper on me.
Sure.
Hand it over.
Yeah.
Thank
Starts
you.
kind of. Oh. If I could find the people I'm looking for, I'd do anything, so. Of course.
Can I ask anyone specifically? I mean, I don't know how much life there is out there, but we are going to the heart of it, so...
I mean, I'd love to see my family. I can write their names and descriptions down if you keep an eye out for them.
Yeah. Be happy to. I can send them your way if I find them. By chance, have you also... And I kind of give a description of the others that were on that trip. Mars and...
They don't ring a bell.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Right, thank you. Thank you for this.
Of course. Hands you the paper. On the back has written out his dad's name, which is Levi, and his dad's description, which is like, last he saw him, he was a man with like this really, really full beard that was like a little like snow cloud. So it would snow every now and then, and like a very shiny bald head that almost looked like it had like a sheen of ice over top of it. His mom's name was Tamar,
Mm-hmm.
who had like these eyebrows that almost like grew into like little twigs off of her face, and hands that were like hard and rough that looked like bark, and kind of gives that to you with the map.
I'm gonna ask this very vaguely. Do I recognize that description from...
Make a history check with disadvantage.
Okay, thank you. I had no fucking clue how I was gonna describe that vaguely, so thank you for I don't even think I fucking need disadvantage. Oh my god! I did! It was one worse somehow. It was a 5. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
Okay, I think I heard you. You said a 5?
4 and a
Yeah, I rolled really bad.
Okay. You start thinking back to that, and you meet a wall in your brain.
Sure. Yeah, that's understandable.
Does my passive deception pick up any of this?
Sure, the whole conversation. They were trying. I mean, unless you want to roll stealth, James.
No.
No.
I was like pulling them off the side, but I wasn't like hiding. Yeah. I can also. I know I didn't really describe them. Jeff, I can send you the description.
James, you're a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fax machining.
They sound
no.
beep beep boop boop.
No. I don't know how to fix that.
Oh no.
This will be a great place to take our 10-minute break. Thank you all so much for sticking with us. It's not a Tales stream without a technical difficulty. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Talk to you soon. Bye. welcome back. Alan may have been replaced by a doppelganger, but James was replaced by a robot. However, we have banished the robot, and we're back.
Don't jinx it, I'm begging you.
James, I don't know if you heard, Mitski also wanted to overhear the conversation, so if you could send that to Joe as well.
Yep.
For sure.
Cool. Alrighty. You all kind of make it to the, for lack of a better word, home, but like it's not a house anymore. And Asher kind of gestures vaguely, like, well, can I get you a drink or...
We just check, this is a weird question. Does your house have, like, its own, fucking consciousness and it'll lock us inside?
What?
Is that a no? It seems like a no. It's fine. We've been... Dead zone's weird.
I gather.
Cool.
So
Is
a
this
drink? Or...
Yeah, is this a shoes off house or...
I think it's really whatever you're most comfortable with at this point.
I'll take my shoes off to be polite.
Okay. Creaks open the door, and it's just a mess. Furniture has been singed. Things are kind of all over the place. He kind of walks into the kitchen and sees a pile of broken glass and is like, I'm gonna mend these, but it's gonna take a sec, so. Okay. Starts like painstakingly mending the drinking glasses back together.
I don't think any of you. Yeah, I think it's
We're
okay.
good. Unless this is for you, because
It
I'm
says broken glass. I'm gonna put my shoes back on.
He will keep mending the broken glass together.
Good luck. This is for his AM thing. All right. I'm gonna. Is there a chair that's not broken?
I'm
Sure.
Prestidigitation, clean a little bit of like seats.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'm gonna just sweep, I guess, if there was a not broken broom.
Yeah, you guys can kind of help pick this place up a little bit. Less dusty, less dirty, still a little bit fucked. But you know what? It's
he
what it
comes
is.
with this sad bird man. Fits right on in with us.
And after a bit, the glasses have kind of been put back together, and you watch as he like casts create water, finger, and like fills the glasses, and hands each of you one,
I want to drink this.
like a fantasy mason jar.
Do I? I'm gonna drink it. All right.
It's a really
It's
nice
just-
place you have. It's great. It's a nice place.
You don't have to lie, but thank you. That's very kind.
All right. Yeah, this place is busted. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's a little fucked.
I thought when you go into people's homes, you had to be polite. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best.
It's okay. I've been surrounded by mostly birds for the past 100 years, so like I don't think decorum is something that I really care about.
Okay.
It wasn't always like this. I feel like that's implied, but I just wanted to say it so you didn't think I lived in like the ruins of something for my whole life. I've mostly lived underground.
Ben actually laughs. Oh, that was a bad joke. I like that. You're good. You're good.
Thanks. Alan, the geese should be done in a bit if you want to follow me out and we can get to work.
Yeah, what do I need? What can I do? I can get rocks out of there, move big stuff.
Yeah, just follow me out and
Okay.
we'll get started.
Ben, why don't you help? You're
That was literally it. He's like, y'all need anything? I'm somewhere between farmer and hunter.
If you need me to carry anything, I got you. Boulders.
I will not be helping, but I will be documenting this.
Heavy machinery. I have a license.
Was that? Like, kind of turns to Ben. I don't know him well enough. Was that a joke?
Me? Who's joking? Elson?
Yeah. Was he
Elson
joking?
doesn't tell really many jokes.
Okay.
Well-
I
Sure,
tell loads of jokes. I'm joking all the time.
Oh, really?
No one ever laughs.
I think that's because we don't think you're joking.
I'll work on that.
Right?
Oh.
The reveal of the century.
All right. After crushing Ellison's stand-up comedy dreams, I guess Ellison, Ben, and Alan follow Asher out to the farm. Okay. Asher kind of. Ben, Alan, if you could start working on clearing some of the things that are kind of in the way, you can just kind of put them in the woods. The birds will peck at them.
Say cheese.
What?
Please.
What is happening?
Just taking pictures.
Okay. Ellison, I could use help like planning what we're gonna plant next.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go team. The birds have like a thing they do when we leave the meeting, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a thing?
I just do farm things.
Not like a go.
Oh,
we're
this
called
is
the
still
collective.
Asher.
You can be part of the collective.
Yeah.
Go.
Collective.
Go the collect. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Are we putting the there, or is it like collective?
I believe officially it's the collective with
All
like
right.
a capital T.
So go.
We're the residents of
collective.
the SS Big Sexy.
That's
Here? Freak.
Not what it's called.
That's what it's called to me.
sorry. Why is it called that to you, Mitski? I would like to be explained in a paragraph or less.
No.
Yeah, see, this is a good system we have going on here. I'm gonna keep asking like that. All right, I'm gonna go do farm things.
That's your ship, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why, you heard of it?
Technically, yeah.
Haven't heard much of anything. Have been underground for a while. Ship's still the same.
As 300 years ago? No.
Probably
They
not.
probably evolved.
Are they still alive?
No.
Oh, fun counter question.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh,
did
I'm
you
sorry.
say?
I'm sorry.
Do you mean like the Captain? I don't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean-
wait, yeah. It's,
Can I roll? Like, I don't know what's common knowledge and what's James helped build the world that we're in knowledge. So can I like roll or?
That's why I deflected over to you because I was like, I'm not gonna explain this.
I
You're
forgot we had this conversation in Atlas and not Dead Zone. And I was like, yeah, we didn't know this.
you're a pirate.
Yeah.
Yes,
You also
been on a ship a lot.
been on many ships. You won't
Yeah.
know the top secret stuff, but you'll know
Right.
mostly how they're made. Yeah.
Do I know that they are alive, or is it
you
like
you have a connection, like a
Right.
real bond with the ship.
sick? Yeah, CJ.
do I know this?
Roll an intelligence check.
I think it's funnier if I don't, but sure.
I think it's a machine. Mitski
Yeah, I got
is
a
like,
2.
this
I
is...
don't know shit.
You know, you've never heard this.
Cool. My reaction and Ben's reaction were the same. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Mitski and Ben are like, no. What? What?
I look at the captain.
yeah,
They have
the engine. It's like a living thing, and captains bond with it. It's sort of like a tie.
Oh,
That's why, like, when I'm steering the ship, I'm not like steering.
that's what.
It's kind of
that
like
makes
standing at the helm, and it moves.
actually- Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You know, when you say that, it puts all the pieces that I was never really gonna ask together.
Right.
The first thing I did to the ship was kick it.
Why
Oh.
did you do that?
Yeah, she didn't like that.
Why did you do that? Why would you kick? You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go farm. I'm gonna go farm.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And everybody kind of goes in farms. Alan, Ben, go ahead and make me strength checks. Alan with disadvantage to see
Oh,
how
yeah.
well you are at farming.
12.
12. Ben, what did you get?
Natural one.
Natural one.
Mm.
Alan, you're sore, but you're like, yes.
Can I? I'm gonna enhance ability on Alan and Ben. So try again.
Okay, both of you. Yeah, roll one more time.
It's nuts.
Don't
22.
embarrass us, guys.
22.
13. Strike check.
Strength check, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 14. That's
14.
Better. That's much better.
Okay, so Alan, kind of desperate to prove yourself after the events of yesterday. Oh, sorry. Do you have another thing, Joe?
Just
I'm
very,
so sorry.
You're so fine. You're very quick. You have advantage on strength checks, and your carrying capacity doubles for an hour. Just so you know.
Hell yeah.
So again, Alan, desperate to prove yourself after yesterday, you are able to kind of just get to work. Ben needs a little bit of guidance and kind of some instruction from you, which is kind of the strange position to be in. But the two of you are able to start clearing the fields.
A while since I traded in my farming for hunting. So thanks, Alan.
Yeah. I know you said earlier it was probably just like a joke thing, but that I should come work for you. Do you do this stuff like in your training?
I landscape sometimes, which isn't quite like farming. It's like adjacent, but got a landscape to do the stuff to make the obstacle courses and the workout spaces, and I have a lot of like a mishmash of skills. But
Sure.
no, yeah, for the most part, I think you'd be real good at helping whip them into shape.
Thanks. It's like I've never had a job interview because I've only ever had one job, but like my interview, look how strong I am, right? I can move all this stuff real good.
Yeah. I mean, you pass the look interview, the once off glance. Most people actually interviews kind of in a way interviews start as soon as they see you. It's like when people see you and they make judgments and perceptions on you at like a first glance, like the first I think it's like 60 seconds or something. But you're doing well.
Okay.
You look more scared once I told you that. You're wonderful, Alan. Let's keep that in mind. Say it, Alan. You're very capable. You're wonderful, or you can either say wonderful, capable.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got. It's not gonna. It might not feel like that right now, but we all see that. And if you keep saying it enough, you'll feel it too one day. Might take a while though.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
Exhale. You see, let's just keep farming, buddy.
Okay. Just picks up like a boulder and like throws it over.
Ellison, Maggie, and Asher are kind of standing over like a slab of wood with like a piece of paper. And Asher's kind of sketching things out. Have you heard of a food forest?
Food forest.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put those two words together and like get the gist, but like I've never planted one. Why?
Oh, it's just a way to like just farming straight is bad for the environment. But if you do a food forest, you start with like big trees and then small trees and then like shrubs and then root plants and
Yeah.
you're
No, I get it.
ensuring. Yeah.
No, we used to do that too. I didn't know that was what it was called, but yeah, I get you.
Okay. Well, let's start planning. And I guess, do you have farming experience?
I mean, I lived on like a rural industrial planet when I was much younger, but I was not old enough to like do it myself.
Oh. How was that?
I was what?
Living on the rural industrial planet?
Well, they were owned by a big conglomerate which mined it to extinction, so not right.
So I'm thinking apple trees.
Yeah.
I love Asher. He has to come with us. He balances us so
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you all start, keep working. If no one else has anything they want to do, we can just kind of pass the time. Yes.
Can I actually, because I wasn't like helping with farming or anything, can I like in the house do what I can to try and make it livable? Like I imagine, like I don't have proficiency in carpenter's tools, but I imagine Andromeda has like picked stuff up over the years. Can I just like try and get some chairs workable, like clean some of the dust a little bit, just make this a livable space for Asher?
Yeah. You absolutely can. Cool. Anything else?
I think Mitsuki just wants to do a very like is this is this a one floor house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very simple.
Okay. I want to do some kind of check that confirms what specifically happened. Was this part of the explosion? Like just those types of signs.
Sure. Yeah. Just make me an intelligence check.
Just intelligence.
Just intelligence.
13.
13. This looks very similar to the destruction of like the tents that you saw. So it looks like it could have been caused by the same thing for sure. Definitely doesn't look like it was some sort of natural disaster. Like looks kind of magical and arcane in nature.
Okay.
DM question.
Yes.
Does our ship have like a greenhouse situation to grow some food? How do we get food on the ship?
You have a greenhouse.
Can Alan run and steal some seeds from our ship to bring back for the farm?
If someone will let you go by yourself, absolutely.
I'll be so fast. Let me go.
No.
I'll be so fast.
coming
No.
with you.
Can you, how fast can you run? Beat me in a race right now. We don't have a lot of time.
Well, how about I just run with you, and as long as you're in my line of sight, you can keep running.
But then I'll have to go so slow.
No. What does that mean?
It's not a bit. I just am faster than you are. That's
I
not a
believe you,
bad
but will
thing.
you, if you keep running in a straight, if you run ahead of me, and I can see, all I need is to see you. That's it. You don't need to keep up.
Fine. You can come.
All right, let's go. Just not as fast, but you're running with.
Alan, what is your speed?
My base speed is 50.
And Ben?
30.
And Alan can also run about like 150 feet per round. So they're fucking bolting it.
As long as I can see her.
You can see them, yeah.
Allison's just watching them from a distance, just like dying.
You guys get to the ship, and as soon as you step foot on it, you see Lorelai, who's been kind of on the deck, kind of pop up. What?
I need seeds.
Why are you
Very
back?
bad. I
You're not
need
supposed to be
seeds.
back yet.
I
What?
don't tell anybody. I need seeds. Like
Yeah, can you just-
planting in the ground. Just
Can
for
you
like food.
Give me just 1 second. Andromeda, you hear Lorelai's voice in your head. Hey, I've got Alan and Ben here asking for seeds. Are you guys okay? What's going on? Please let me know you're safe.
Yeah, am I a robot right now?
Yeah.
I'm staring at the connection bar, looking like I'm understandable because I can just answer real quick.
No. We're gonna go to a short break. We'll be right back.
BRB.
See you in a sec. And we're back. Andromeda, you've gotten this message in your head. You can respond.
I think Andromeda, who's like in the house and fully doesn't know that anyone has left, kind of like squints out a window and then replies and is like, yeah, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Doing some farming? It's fine. It's really simple.
Okay, yeah, we can get you seeds.
Thanks. Ben, you should wait out here because I don't want them to take your salary for cutting back on the ship. I'm okay with them taking mine because I've never had a salary before, so like this is exciting. But I'll go get some seeds.
Ben's not even like on the ship. You could just see Ben like breathing heavy, leaning up on the ship, and it's like, hey, big, sexy. Mitski keeps calling you that. I don't know if that's your name.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
She's flirty. She loves it.
CJ knows this, but Ben does not. All right. 13, because I rolled a 6.
The ship says hi back.
Oh. We're acquaintances now. That's almost friends.
Alan, you're able to grab just like a bunch of random seeds from the greenhouse super easily.
Perfect. Get a big armload. Everything good? Weird question. Did I come on the ship at all
It's a good
in the
question.
past little bit?
No?
Okay.
What, did you?
No, I didn't.
We're not explaining this. Come on, Alan, let's go.
Somebody
It's like
kind of
when
stole
we
my
get
body, but it's fine. We're all good now. They left. Okay, bye.
What? As you run off into the
That's
distance.
why I didn't want to. And as Alan's just far ahead of me, and just run trying to keep up.
As you're like about to leave, give me 1 second. Yeah, Lorelai will cast Long Strider on you to help you keep up.
Oh, I just like feel a little bit faster, and I say, "Fuck yeah!" And I'm keeping up, Alan. You can't get away from me.
You are still 10 feet slower, but you're closer.
That's enough for me.
Heck yeah. Okay. Incredible. You managed to make it back in time. Asher is very appreciative of the seeds. Yes, Jess.
I have a conversation with Asher when I kind of see Alan and Ben leave.
Sure, absolutely.
Yes, get ready to take the headphones out.
I love when I don't have to be the one to ask. I love it. It's great. Hi, Jess.
Hi. Cozy. Okay, so I think Allison watches them leave. He's feeling kind of like hot and sweaty. He wears his aesthetic is this like gothic dark academia suit. He's always like in like an overcoat and gloves. And he can I do a perception check first to check that like Mitski or
Go ahead and roll.
Andromeda aren't around. Like 19, I think.
Yeah, doesn't look like they're around. You guys are kind of away from the house, which is where the both of them are.
Okay. Hey, I have a weird one for you.
Like a plant idea.
Nope. No. This is a long shot, but I'm here for a reason. So, he like fingers off his like gloves and pulls them off, and then shrugs off his coat and rolls up the sleeves, the cuffs on both sleeves. And I don't know how much this is spread. You tell me, Reed, but Ellison's palms, his hands, his forearms are all writhing in this like gray smoke that kind of like simmers beneath his skin.
When you last looked, it was up to your elbows.
Yeah.
At this point, it's about halfway up the rest of the arm.
Have you seen this before?
Odd or even?
Odd.
Just nods.
Where?
Long time ago, I sent a bird on a mission to see if they could find any survivors. And they found someone. Looked like, not like you, but, you know. The bird never came back.
Eh?
Are you gonna hurt these people? Do they know? How long do you have left?
I don't know. Months, maybe.
I am so sorry. But you cannot hurt these people. They are good people. Is that it?
Yeah.
You are not only the thing that you can become. You're more than that. But that doesn't mean it's not dangerous.
I know how dangerous it is. I'm not gonna let it get that far.
Okay. I think maybe oranges next to the apples.
Yeah.
And you keep forest planting. Planning.
Puts the shirt back on, puts the gloves back on.
Yeah.
I love that everybody put your headphones on dance.
Is Allison dead?
Yes. Everyone's
Can't
dead
do
actually.
this
It was
to
a TPK.
That feels true.
Yeah, man. Dead zone, party, kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
TZTPK.
Okay. You all make it back. You all bring seeds. Asher looks like he's about to cry. And like he's grateful.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They're just
Allison also looks like he's about to.
Yeah, Alyssa's also grateful.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that feels real true.
too true. I mean, I didn't think I could ever. I mean, I didn't really do much. So, I mean, I'll put all the responsibility here on Alan, the seeds.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was I not supposed to?
No.
Is that bad?
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Is this
Okay.
about seeds or something else?
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay.
Let's get planting, I guess.
Guys have about an hour left on the planet at this point.
Yeehaw. Just planting seeds.
I want to talk to Asher at this point.
Sure, yeah. Asher kind of gives Ellison a task, which is to help the others start planting and like show them where to plant things.
I'm gonna offer like a handkerchief or something along those lines. It's like soft and white. You've been crying?
Just a tough day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you come towards a decision?
Not yet. But I think by the time you swing back around, I'll know. I have a gift for you, actually.
For me?
Yes.
I should be.
No.
All right.
Kind of digs into like the little satchel that he's had around him and pulls out this little matchbox. And on the top of the matchbox is like this very intricately designed bee that's like etched into it in like a gold ink. And he opens the matchbox, and inside is just like this glowing source of like bright white light. And then he closes it and the light disappears. Thank you for not letting us die.
What is this?
Something my dad made for me.
You want me to have this?
It's a piece of us. So yeah.
Mitsuki's turned to almost cry. She's just holding it and then looks at the bee and says, was this initial for your dad? The bee?
No, that's just the SAR.
Oh, the animal. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yes. No, you're so good. I realized I knew that I was saying BEE. Maybe you didn't. Now we do. Maybe I should have said honeybee. Anyway, you live and you learn.
So it's just like a constant light source, basically.
Yeah, you just open it and it's light. And then
Okay.
you can close it and it goes away.
Got it. Regardless of your decision, I look forward to checking up on you again.
You better.
I'm gonna give you one more hug.
Okay.
Before we have to go. Then we hug.
Each time, he like winces a little bit less. Well, thank you all for coming. I guess I don't know, it kind of feels strange, because like I didn't invite you here or anything. But you have saved my life, and I will be forever grateful for that.
Yeah.
Please take care.
I will.
Look at
Elton
you.
puts a hand on his shoulder and just kind of forces a last little bit of healing magic into his collarbones.
He kind of puts his hand over yours and just like gives you a sad nod.
Better take care.
Well, I'll see you guys in a bit, won't I?
I hope so. I really do hope so. You have no idea how much I hope to see you again, because that means I'm good.
The birds can lead you back,
Thanks.
of course. And you all start to walk away. As you get back to the edge of this planet, about to walk onto the ship, Alan's watch. Beep, 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 beep.
We did it! We're here. We made it.
Everyone?
This one wasn't so bad.
Yeah, super easy trip.
Not for you. No, not never mind.
I was unconscious, so it wasn't like it was.
No,
Yeah.
no, I get what you're saying. Just
Yeah.
How about you? You wanna start a new puzzle, Alan?
Yeah, I like puzzles.
Let's go do that.
Okay.
As everybody kind of walks onto the ship and starts to settle in, could everybody but James please take off their headphones?
Oh my god.
It is so bad. This episode sucks. I don't know.
This is fine.
James,
Yeah, what's up, Snell? What can I do for you?
what do you think Andromeda's thinking about right now?
Fucking lot of things. I think Andromeda is thinking about their wife and the message and that feeling that she's out there somewhere being kind of confirmed and whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And yeah.
Inside of you at this moment, things are shifting and changing, even though you're not quite aware of it. And you're repeating the message over and over again in your head. And at one point, it's the doppelganger's voice saying it. And then it becomes your voice saying it. And then, almost clear as day, you can hear your wife's voice in your head.
Is it saying the message that I got?
No, it's not.
Okay. I'd love to know what she's saying.
Can you hear me?
I think Andromeda has spent the last year being plagued by the sound of their wife's voice. And so I think in some ways there's a moment where Andromeda doesn't even think about it because every time she thinks of Willow, it's like she's there. And so I think Andromeda kind of continues over to the helm and then stops and realizes that maybe this doesn't quite feel the same. Kind of like glances around the ship and whispers, Willow?
You don't have to talk out loud. We can talk in our heads.
In their mind, says, I don't understand.
I missed you.
Is this... How is this happening? Have I gone mad? Is this...
No. It's grown. Andy. It's kind. It wants you to be with me.
Well, I'm on my way to you. These people... I want to do for them what you did for me, but I've never had any intention of leaving you twice. I'm coming to you. You just need to tell me where you are.
You'll see me soon, I'm sure. But we can talk here until then.
Okay. I miss you.
I miss you more than I've ever missed anything before.
Same. This, I take it this is not a good sign for me, hearing you.
Define good.
Yeah.
Because I think it's great.
All right. I'm coming.
I love you.
I love you. More than all the stars. More than everything.
Okay. And you walk back onto the ship.
Mm-hmm.
YMCA.
The best ending to that could have existed.
The episode of Whispers.
Apparently. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to
It's not
scan
even
through
the
this
whisper
episode
system.
for like clips, like fucking dodging bullets.
What's happening?
Literally.
I put this in the chat, but I said to everyone, I was like, yo, this episode must be so turbulent, but not for me. I have zero. Zero of it.
Venedra isn't even involved yet, guys. Whisper system, we're not on it.
Easy.
Well, everybody is on the ship, and the ship starts to take off.
I think Andromeda is not at the helm. I think Andromeda goes to their room and lays down for a while.
Okay. Good night. Someone
I'm
need
not
to
like
steer
going
the-
to sleep. I think Andromeda needs a minute.
Someone need to steer the ship. I'll do it. I don't know
I can
how.
steer it with my mind. CJ.
Oh, all right.
Don't
Ben,
have to be
it's
there.
like these are Ben thoughts.
Fucking valid.
Allison sees Ben like wander towards the helm, like you know,
like
she can
grabbing
steer-
at something.
No, it's not how it works, buddy.
Oh, all right. Ben looks a little sad. First the cube, now this. I can't have shit on this planet.
What else is everyone up to?
I think Alan is coming up with a system of code words for everybody in case there's another doppelganger situation. So he's like going around to all the crew and be like, okay, if anybody asks, your code word is green, okay? And then like going through and giving everybody a code word, and then it's gonna make a list, and I'll make a list and I'm publish it for everyone to see, and just like post it up in like the kitchen or something, so like everybody knows everybody's code word in case of emergency.
Incredible.
I'm gonna call Lorelai.
Sure. Because Andromeda is not at the helm, you can easily find Lorelai at the helm.
Damn. I'm assuming you're busy.
No, I'm not really doing. I'm just looking. What's up?
I don't think there's anyone in the greenhouse right now. If you wanted to go look at some flowers.
You know, I hear that the seeds there are now on a planet in the dead zone. So
That's so crazy.
maybe I can show you the seeds that are planted there.
I would love that.
Right this way.
I will follow you. Oh, great, first mate.
Opens the door to the greenhouse. So they took that seed with them.
I just kiss her.
Okay.
Lorelai,
Yeah.
please. That's a fucking clue.
I would die for them.
Not a single brain cell in that Fucking
Oh
bad.
God.
Well, what else are people up to? Or is everyone just going to bed?
No.
Alan also, before bed, will draw a picture of like two Allens, but it's like the Spider-Man meme pointing at each other, and put that up in her little collage wall.
Fucking incredible.
Uh,
Holy shit.
Immaculate.
Do we end up doing a puzzle, or do you spend
Oh, yeah.
time doing that? Okay, yeah.
I'll do a puzzle with you. That's just like before
surely.
bed.
We started. We finished the last one. We started a new one.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one is, but we'll figure that out not now. Did you put that on your wall? I'm like, all right. I guess I'm gonna go talk to Ellis. I don't get to talk to him much.
Okay, have fun.
All right.
Allison's just at like one end of the deck with like it's like one of those like rubber band balls that's just like accumulating with lots of rubber bands, and it's just rolling it for Maggie and then letting her bring it back.
Mm-hmm. Ben just sits down and looks a little confused, well, a little tired, mostly confused, but at peace. Because he just says, man, people deal with traumatic events in a lot of different ways. And that...
You know, you said that without context, right? Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
why.
my bad. I was stuck in my
Did you
head.
have the other half of the conversation in your head, or?
No, there wasn't really much. So I saw Alan made a drawing of two of Alan's pointing at themselves. It seemed to be satirical, but regardless, it was they seemed really happy with themselves. So I didn't want to bring down their vibes. They seemed really happy about it. I just as an objective viewer that is considering all that we just learned, it's like putting the pieces of a really confusing puzzle together of the type of person that they are, and that's all right. I just viewing things is not the same as experiencing them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which leads into the sentence of people experience things. People deal with things a lot differently than I do, and that's all right. That just not something I would have done, but it's just good. How are you, Allison?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Tell me about yourself. Something.
Oh, all right. This is what we're doing. I didn't think.
I don't know what else to say.
That's fine.
You traded
know?
knowledge. I'm sure you got a story.
I mean, as much as I would like to not admit it, I'm almost as willing to talk about myself as half as much as Mitski would be.
Wow, it's a lot.
No, yeah, I'm pretty open. Just people don't ask a whole lot of questions, which is why I tend to ask a whole lot of questions.
Okay. What's it's like the highest bounty you went after.
Oh. See, when it was on, I'd say similar system. It was about a few weeks before I decided to take myself a little break. Right before I had gotten to the Federation for Bounty Folk, over in where Minsky's system was. There was this wizard that was hiding out inside of an abandoned building. They were exploiting these townsfolk. They said, bring me an absurd amount of money, or I'm going to cause havoc across town, and they were hard to get. The thing about, I'm not saying a wizard is a wild animal, but the thing about a wild animal is that they're unpredictable. And if you want to get, and similarly, if you want to get someone whose back is against the wall and has danger, like claws, except wizarded spells, got to get the jump on them. I got it. Didn't come out with a few more scrapes. You'd be surprised how resilient a wizard is when they've got time to prepare. But old Ben can't be getting that easy.
And my best friend's a wizard. They're pretty resilient.
Well, I don't think that your best friend was an extorter, so I'm gonna assume that they're a good person. That your best friend's not the same wizard.
No, not the same wizard. Extortion, though. But about like any monsters? Thought monsters before?
Not many. I'm not really a monster hunter. That's not my expertise.
Just wizards.
Well, it's more of people. Bounties get doled out for folks that when the local authorities can't quite do it. Yeah, weirdos like me that come in and say, I'm skilled at beating people up.
It's good skill to have.
You'd be surprised, not a lot of people have it. People can fight. But hunting is a skill in many ways that shows you just who you are at the core sometimes. And you can see him kind of like not avoid eye contact as in he doesn't want to look at you, but more of inadvertent. As he says that, he just kind of like ponders something. So, how did you become a psychic? Is that something that you can ask, that people, that non-psychics can ask? Is that rude?
I'm not a psychic.
Oh, sorry.
It's
What is the term that you like to use for yourself?
Oracle.
Okay, non-oracles can ask. Am I allowed to ask that? It's okay if not. I can just act like I never asked it.
You can ask.
Oh, okay. How
real.
did you?
It's like a real downer of a conversation.
Oh, if you had to rate it, higher or lower than the Allen reveal? Because
I would never compare trauma.
No, that makes sense.
That's not appropriate for me.
You're right. That's on me. You said it was a downer, and there was a lot of things I've experienced learning about people, and I guess objectively, I was inadvertently measuring. I've heard a lot of bad things. You don't have to worry about downing me.
I was buried alive for 8 days.
Oh, okay. So then you like oracalized after being buried.
Sure.
Kind of like a slow cooked roast, if you will.
Yes, let me cook in my crock pot a little bit of extra trauma today.
Does Ellison laugh? Because Ben's like, that one was a joke. I just...
No, I'm fully lost in it, man.
My bad. I saw an opportunity.
DJ, you're killing them.
Oh
I saw an opportunity. I took it. I needed to make up for myself for accidentally comparing traumas. That's on me. I hope my joke didn't offend.
I don't know how to follow up from that, CJ.
I think we just kind of sit there. Just boom.
Well, anything else anybody wants to do before bedtime?
Disassociate for an hour.
Yeah, that's so valid.
It's on the agenda. Sure.
You all head to sleep. Could everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Please.
Oh
I
god.
need to make it a disadvantage after.
Oh, you can if you want to.
18.
It's gonna be me. It's finally gonna be me. This sucks.
Got a 12.
I got a fucking 6.
6.
No.
15!
Nice.
Then
Nice.
no,
Anybody-
I've avoided so long.
Anybody lower than a 6?
I'm so upset.
It's your time.
Incredible.
Hit me.
And tonight in your dream, you are in your childhood bedroom. There's one major difference. There's no door. And you're laying in bed. And your dad is in the room with you, staring at you.
That's in a word.
You try to move and squirm, but you are unable to move, to speak. It's like there's something pressing heavily on your body. And your eyes start to scan around the room. And it all slowly begins to fade to dust. First, the back wall, disintegrating the closet door, tapestries and decorations and stuffed animals, until all that's left standing in this like black, empty void is you laying on your bed and your dad standing and staring at you. And suddenly you feel your body start to go, starting with the feet. It feels like a tingle, and then suddenly there's no feeling, and it begins to travel up your body, and you get the sense that if you could open your mouth, you would be screaming. And your father is just staring at you as you disintegrate into nothingness. And that's your dream. Jess, my beloved.
Yeah?
Couple of things I need from you. Could you start, please, by making me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage?
That's probably gonna go really well, I think.
Okay.
2 nat 20s. That's Probably not that then.
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
Plus
Cool.
5. Sorry, yeah.
For the last time this episode, could everybody else please take off their headphones?
Oh God. Oh God.
Ellison,
Mm-hmm.
you, during your rest, begin to feel a sort of deeper connection with the dead zone. I'm sure maybe things have been difficult and maybe they haven't all been good times here. But this is a beautiful place. And you feel a desire and a need to continue further as you gain the following bond. I would do anything to further explore the dead zone. Okay. Do a little dance. Do a little headphone dance. Headphone dance. Headphone dance. Come back. Come back to me. My players.
Oh, that one was faster than usual.
I know.
Music was probably worse.
Jess, I need some other things from you.
I don't know.
Could you
I'm
We
actually done.
unionize, they can't get all of us.
I'm just done, actually. It's no more.
Okay.
I give
okay. When you're done being done, could you please roll me a d12 and a d8?
Of course. I do anything for you, you know that. A
The
D12.
Mitsuki Defense Force and the Jess Protection Club.
A 2 for the D12 and a D8.
Yes.
A 2 for the D8.
Okay, no forced vision today. And you wake up and you're feeling really good.
Mm-mm.
You gain until your next long rest 2 d10 hit points, and your HP
Yeah.
maximum increases by the same amount.
Okay, you are feeling good.
Dude.
What was the slow? You are slow roasting.
Your HP
And
like
with-
doubled.
And with Ellison,
Double hit. Oh, a 9 and a 7.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
with Ellison waking up feeling better than usual, and with Ben waking up with a strange tingling sensation in his body that he can't quite shake. That is where we are going to end today's session.
Oh.
What the fuck happened today?
Literally, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Joe knows either.
I feel like I
don't
need
think-
therapy after this.
I-
I need it.
I don't think me and Joe got any of the. See, I think every time me and Joe took our headphones off.
Sometimes,
I love that for you.
besties, that is in fact the way that the cookie crumbles.
I don't like this cookie.
Thank you all so
Tastes
much
like
for
shit.
joining us for today's episode, where half of the time we played D&D where we made people not play. I hope that you had a great time. I hope that you got spooked and ooked. Join us next week for the next episode of Tales from the Hearth Atlas. Join us the week after for a very special episode of Tales from Beyond the Dead Zone, because it's my birthday.
Oh,
So legally, you have
Yeah.
to come and celebrate
True.
with me.
You go to
Um,
jail. You don't.
I was so
Yeah,
scared.
Jojo.
I was
Yeah.
so scared. So
Oh no!
I-
gonna
What, we
finish
can have
this
happy
now.
moments on this stream. It all has to be sad.
Apparently.
does it?
today was happy.
Read
for
it.
Ben.
Okay, when CJ and I said that, we got yelled at.
Yeah, true. Honestly, Ben had a pretty happy day today. Nothing traumatic happened to him. except
I
for
also
that
had a
bird.
great day, actually, today.
Well, that sounds correct. And if you want to see us have more great days, be sure to follow us on Twitter, TikTok, subscribe to us on YouTube, join our Discord. we're going to be raiding Chaotic Derby, so don't go anywhere. If you want to go hang out, tell them that we sent you. And we'll see you next time. Until then, don't get dead. Oh, also, thank you so much here or there for the sub. We really appreciate it. We will see you all next week. Bye.